Ladies and gentlemen, Kim here. Welcome to the daily update. Hope you guys had a good day trading today. Market is up about 0.2% there on the S&P Nasdaq. Red today, 0.2% negative along the semiconductor Dow, 0.7 positive. Transport and the banks, they're green. However, Russell 2000 flat, energy down, biotech down, along with the healthcare. Home builders green. Retail made a move about 4% positive there. Utility slightly green there. Emerging market flat. Bitcoin, gold, silver, miners are down. Dollar flat. Oil down. Treasury bond flat. VIX down a little bit. Let's do this to me. 500 yeah. Spider! 65-minute chart here. So this is where we closed yesterday, and that looks like we actually saw a down gap this morning here, but quickly the down gap was filled on that first hour, as you can see here, and that made a way. The buyers make a move on the second hour, not to mention my micro-term moving average was in that vicinity to prop the buyers up on that second hour. We got up third, fourth there. On the fifth hour, we came back down, retested micro-term, and on the last hour, we're just kind of hanging above that micro-term moving average. So market has been grinding higher despite the fact that we're kind of getting into that overbought level, right? So if we can see continuation above my micro-term moving average here, I can see, we can continue to grind higher. But if we do lose the micro-term, I have to say here, let me, I think this is going to be the next level of a micro-term pivot, horizontal pivot. You can see prior resistance. And that's a level that we did see that support on the first and second hour coinciding with that micro-term. And then the secondary pivot, prior resistance, new support right here at 424. And then 421 is going to be the stronger support where you see that my short-term moving average is coming up here and the gap area and the horizontal pivot and the rising pivot from way before is all in that vicinity. So 420, first of all, obviously that, micro-term moving average is currently residing at 428. Obviously got to break below that and go 426 and then 424 and then 420. So there's a lot of these support levels, horizontal pivots that's gonna try to fight the bears. Should there be any kind of decline going into tomorrow? I think the boss bears have failed and they've retreated back to somewhere in 440 and 450 or so, I think. But right now 440 is the next known gap, about 437 or so. That's the next known down gap, and so that's probably where the boss bears are kind of hanging around. And then we got 450 there. So looking at the bigger picture here, we're now, you can see my midterm moving average is really making its statement that this uptrend has legs. It is no longer just a little quick move before falling back down. Not only that, we got the midterm higher high here for the first time since this year's decline. Let's check out that oscillator. So the oscillator is telling us that buyers are running on empty, right? So you can see buyers are, really grinding the price higher while the oscillator is coming down. Oscillator really needs to reset once hit that overbought level just about a day ago or so. And we talked about the fact that the price doesn't have to come down, but what they need to do is they potentially could correct through time, like we've seen earlier this month, something like this, and then let the oscillator reset before thrusting higher. So that's kind of what buyers wants to see. However, if you're a bear, you're desperately seeking some big plunges. You want to see something like this where oscillator comes down and you want to see the price to come down with it. So if the price kind of hang around and lethargic throughout the day, buyers are, just because we have such a momentum here, buyers are in control. What the bears need to do, they need to kill that momentum by just slashing all these support. Just breaking through all of them as quickly as possible. That's kind of the only way it's gonna shake the buyers, just because the buyers got so much momentum to come back for you. We'll reassess the situation. Enjoy your evening and go trading tomorrow.